It was a joint idea, really. It initially came about through my affiliation with the Church of the Latter-day Dude. And I was having a chat with a fellow Dudist priest who was saying we need to have some sort of get-together for priests in the UK. So initially it all just came about as an idea of a bunch of priests wearing the bathrobes, sat in the middle of a field, drinking White Russians, and just generally having a good time in the sun. And then it grew from there.
Okay. Now, for those who don't know, explain the Dude.
The Dude is a character in the movie The Big Lebowski. The Big Lebowski by the Coen brothers. The affiliation with the Dude is not to be taken too literally. We're not all bums. We don't all just sit about and generally waste our lives from playing bowling. Most of us are hard-working individuals paying our taxes. So it's not to be taken too literally. It's more a sense of it's based on the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu, his teachings. It's sort of a modern day version of that.
Okay.
Be kind to your neighbours, be nice to each other.
The film comes out, you see the film, what do you think when you see the film?
Well, I actually found the link to Dudism before the film. I went to watch a movie in 2009 at the cinema in York, and there's a short movie done by Volkswagen based on the founder of the Dude, the founder of Dudism, Oliver Benjamin. He does like a small interview as to what Dudism is all about, and I was intrigued, so I had a look on the website, signed myself up straight away, got myself ordained as a priest that very same night, and then watched The Big Lebowski. So the references on the website didn't really make a great deal of sense until I watched the movie. And then it all sort of really started to come together. Okay,
so having seen the film and everything, then it sort of it confirmed everything for you that this is for you. This is the thing for you.
Yes.
So what are some of like the central tenets of Dudism? I mean, how do you be a good Dudist?
Take her easy.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it's all about. Be nice to people. Those that aren't nice to you, you don't need in your life. So it's just not to get too uptight about things.
And you were ordained pretty much straight away.
Yes.
So
no messing about.
You went on, filled in your name and got you.
That's all it is. It's you just go onto the website, dudism.com, get yourself ordained as a minister. You can then, if you wish, pay for your ordination certificate to come out to you in the post, which I promptly did. So I have it taking pride of place in my dining room on the wall.
Do you tell people you're a Dudist?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, very proud of it.
So what do they say?
You get very, very mixed reactions. Some people are like, "Oh wow, that's very cool. Let me go in and have a look and research it further." Other people just think you're a bit weird. But each to their own. And again, I suppose that's down to the ethos of Dudism themselves.
We've got Dudestock. Now, the idea was, you know, like you've said, was to get together and do something to try and figure out what you're actually going to do. I imagine is the next step in that argument, isn't it? Cause
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had this conversation with a fellow priest, Matty, on Facebook, and then after that spoke to my other half about it, Sylvia. Sylvia, by the way, is the main sort of brains and inspiration behind Dudestock. I'm purely the face.
Right.
And it was Sylvia who came up with the suggestion of raising money for the special care baby unit at the hospital. Primarily because we've had 2 small children born at the hospital. We were very fortunate, had no complications with the children themselves, but a very good friend of ours did. Her baby was in the unit for 11 weeks after being born 12 weeks premature, and her little girl nearly died twice. So in that respect, the special care baby unit means a lot to us, and to be able to support a charity that doesn't really receive a great deal of support in York, it makes a big difference to us.
So that's who you're doing it for. What's on the cards then? What can we see? What can we do? What can we hear?
It's a good mixture of things, really. It's been quite interesting marketing the event, because the first half of the day is a family-friendly music day, really. We've got the stage playing live music, bouncy castles, the trampolines, the activities for the children, keep the family happy. But then the evening becomes a rock festival. So it's 2 very different things, but open to all, and everyone's welcome.
So who's going to be playing?
We've got a good mixture again. During the day we have it's all kicking off with a band called the Pauper Kings, who have quite a large following here in York. They're sort of indie pop rock. Then that sort of progressively gets maybe a little bit harder towards the day. We've got some blues thrown in there during the day, a band called Billy Down Mountain who are flying over from Thailand to play Dudestock. We have the next upcoming big girl band called Vanity. They're playing as well, so that'll be...
it's a mix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of cheesy pop for the day. And then the evening changes, really. We've got a band called The Fallen, again, who are a rock band here in York. They're headlining. And then we've got support acts, Dead Rebellion, The Deadlight. We've got a real good mixture.
So there's all sorts going off, really. And where's it all happening?
The Knavesmire.
Right.
It's attached to the racecourse, kind of. It's the field right next to the racecourse, down at the end of Racecourse Road. This is its first year. We want this to be a success. We want, in 25 years' time, to be able to say, I was there at the first one.
Yeah.
And that's what we're really aiming for.
You'll be like Michael Eavis, won't you, from Glasgow? You'll be like walking around, won't you? I had the idea for all of this.
That's the idea. Yes, that's the plan. I want in 50 years' time for my son to be running it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You'll just be there in like a big caftan.
Yes.
Just kind of, well done, son. Yeah. We got bigger acts in my day.
Yeah.
So this is fantastic. So how can we find out more then? Is there a website for it?
Yeah, we've got a few places really. We've got the website, which is just dudestock.co.uk. We have the Facebook page where you just search for Dudestock 2011. We're on Twitter, Dudestock_2011. So we're all over the place.
Get to like the 10th anniversary, right? Then you can fly Jeff Bridges in.
Yes.
And now that would be good, you know.
We really wanted Jeff Bridges for the first year, but yeah, very expensive to get him over from the States. So yeah, we're still working on him, but you know, time will tell.
Just like phone his agent and just say, can you book him in some sort of show or film in England around this time so we know we can get him up?
I mean, ideally, what we would really love is to have an interview done with Jeff, but he's a very, very busy man.
He's busy winning Oscars and stuff,
yes,
isn't he now?
Exactly.
You know.